Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing alright. Last episode, we got a kind of crazy cracked run as Mr. Isaac. And so I have decided, let's just finish it up with Cain, you know? I think Maggie will start off with a Maggie run for Greedier. But right now, I'm just thinking, let's just do it with Cain. You know, let's just get this out of the way, let's finish it up, bada bing, bada boom, we'll be fine, you know? You feel me? Anyways, hope everyone's doing alright, everyone's chilling, killing. I myself, I'm doing pretty good, just ate some breakfast, gotta chill on my day off. Usually my day off recordings are so much nicer than my recordings on regular days, just because I don't feel like I have any time constraint with anything, you know? I woke up today at like the usual time I wake up, or no, I decided to sleep in a little bit because I went to bed a little late. So I was like, you know what? Instead of waking up at 7 like I usually do, I'm gonna wake up at like 8. And then I set my alarm for 8 o'clock. I know, crazy alarm, Tony, on your day off, you really have your own alarm? Yes, I do. Because, I don't know why, for me at least, I still like to enjoy my days. Look, man, I love sleep. Sleep is amazing. I made a whole episode talking about sleeping. But I still like to do, you know, I like to make the most of my days off. I don't want to be sleeping for 90% of my day off. So what I do is I usually just try and adhere to my regular schedule, you know? Just because it's a day off doesn't mean I get to stay up or not stay up, but like wake up any later than I usually do. That's how I see it personally. Oh, Synthol is so good. So I always try my best to wake up roughly around the same time as I would on a regular day off. Maybe I'll give myself an hour of leeway, or like not leeway, but like, what's the word I'm thinking of? I'll give myself an hour as like a margin of error kind of deal. So like, usually I wake up at like 7:30, so I'm like, okay, I'll wake up at 8:30, maybe at most 9. Anyways, I decided to set my schedule for like, I'll wake up at 8. I woke up at 8 to my alarm, saw the time, and I was like, you know what, man? I'm tired. Went back to sleep. My alarm woke me up at like 8:25. I was like, you know what, man? I'm tired. I'm going back to sleep again. Finally, no more alarms were set, so I was just gonna go to bed and then wake up whenever I woke up. But I don't know what happened. I don't know. Like, this is just real lucky of me. You guys might not think so, but it's real lucky of me. I ended up waking up only like 20 minutes later. I woke up at like 8:50, and I looked at the clock and I'm like, huh, it's not that late, you know? I get to still enjoy my day off. Because usually on my days off, I like to just either play games, make videos, watch stuff, you know, stuff like that. If it's a day off, I don't like the thought of like doing nothing, you know? Damn it, I wanted to get that Synthol, but I might not be able to. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh dear, whatever. But I just like, you know, being able to kind of relax on my day off. Oh, let me change my mic gain, I just realized. My apologies for that. My microphone was a little louder than I think it usually should have been. Yeah, you know, I just like to be chilling, you know? Feel me? That's really good. I think we skip grabbing it until we can't, at the max. So like we grab it now, and then I don't think it'll affect this item room, unfortunately. But we'll see. You know, I like to do stuff, you know? Whether if that stuff is productive or not, I just still like to do stuff on my day off, you feel me? If I'm just playing video games or if I'm just watching stuff, I like being awake for most of the day, you feel me? I like to be awake for most of the day because it makes me feel like I'm making the most of my time. But, you know, even though that might not be the case, because I'm just kind of like, I'll be awake and then I'll do nothing. But anyways, I woke up at like 8:57 and I was like, man, This is really good. I get to still do stuff. Decided to record 2 Isaac videos today. Ate some breakfast, you know, fire ass menudo, if you guys know what that is. I don't really know what, like, you know, like, I don't know how to exactly describe menudo. If you guys don't know what it is, it's like a Mexican dish. Other than it's just soup. It's just some soup with like meat in it, you know. And it's really damn good. Like, really good. That shit is peak, man. Oh, it did work. That's awesome. We get odd mushroom large, 100%. Speed down, who cares? Damage up, brother. And health up. You know, I'm chilling, killing, and I decided, or not decided, but I was just, this thought came into my brain because I was watching some YouTube shorts and I got once again, I got a clip of a movie because it's apparently all you see on YouTube is you just catch 1-minute clips of movies out there. And I don't know what the name of the movie is, but it was some movie about this kid who had like a really good pitch. Like, you know, it was a baseball movie. He had a really good pitch, but he, you know, people underestimated him because he was just some peanut seller trying to make money for his family, you know? You guys might have seen it, the video. It's like some dude calls him like Peanut Boy or something, you know? We got Clint Eastwood in it. And Matthew Lillard as well. But, you know, all that aside, all that really aside, what I'm trying to say here is, in this movie, there is a... Will it activate? No. In this movie, there's a clip where, like, you know, the kid is throwing a pitch to some dude earlier who was like shitting on him. He's like, you know, he's a peanut boy, you know, this guy, he sells peanuts for a living. He can't possibly have any sort of talent for the game of baseball. And then he ends up throwing some pitches and he kind of, you know, shows the kid, is like, ooh, face, guess what? I'm actually really good at throwing pitches. Bitch, fuck you, you know, that type of shit. And it's like, damn, this movie looks really cool. I would love to watch this movie. But then a thought in my mind occurred. Like, this thought has probably been said by everyone beforehand. You know, this is not some new observation I'm making. I'm not making a revelation here. But one thing I've kind of always noticed is, for some reason, I don't know why, but I always feel like, specifically baseball movies, maybe other sports movies, when you watch them or like you see them, it looks so much better than what it actually is, you know? Like, I saw that baseball movie and I was like, man, I want to watch this. This movie looks really cool. And then if I tried to watch the sport of baseball, no offense to any like real baseball fans out there, I apologize for what I'm about to say here, it is so boring. Like, I mean that wholeheartedly too. Baseball is, I think, the most boring sport, like next to golf. Basketball is interesting sometimes. Football is my #1. Hell, I don't even like soccer like that, but I will say, watching it can be very interesting depending on what the circumstances are. But I don't think I've ever seen a clip of baseball where I was like, damn, this is so interesting. Like, this shit is kind of peak. I need to watch more, you know? It's never that. It is literally never that. It is always just, wow, this is kind of boring. You feel me? Once again, no offense to any real baseball fans out there. Like, I'm sorry, but I cannot vibe with the sport like that. But the movies are so good. Off the top of my dome piece, I can think of 3 baseball movies I've seen that have all been really entertaining to watch, and it's just like, wow, this is a really good movie. 42, A League of Their Own, and Moneyball. Specifically, Moneyball stands out to me the most, because I think Moneyball is kind of what made it click for me. It's like, baseball is boring as a sport, but the story stuff, that is what's like cool about it. That's what makes baseball like, oh, this is kind of fire. is like the storied stuff, you know? The story of how the Oakland A's were such a trash team, but then this new coach came in, or this new manager came in, and he had to get like a system. You know, they get on base, and with this system, it was kind of like, hold up, wait a minute. We turned this really bad team into potentially amazing. In the end, they didn't win the World Series that year, if I remember correct. But, you know, it kind of started the thing of like, hold on, they could be goated. Wait, his writing is just fire, you know? And then it grew into like even more stuff. It's really cool, really good movie. If you guys haven't seen Moneyball, I recommend it, highly recommend it. Even if you don't like sports movies or stuff like that, Moneyball's just so good, like you gotta watch it. I genuinely mean that too. Like it's genuinely an amazing movie. But you know, it's neither here nor there. What I'm trying to say is, Moneyball's a really good movie. It's great to watch. 42 is an amazing movie, great to watch. I saw A League of Their Own not too long ago, and I was like, hold on, this movie is also really good. Baseball movies are fire, but the sport themselves, like itself, it's just kind of not, man. You feel me? It's kind of not fire. And then like, I've had the same revelation with not just baseball, because I started to get a whole bunch of Ted Lasso clips in my feed, and watching them all, I was kind of like, dude, I really want to watch Ted Lasso, but I don't have like Apple TV, which sucks because that's the only way you can watch Ted Lasso. But I'm like thinking like, damn, it's actually a really good show. Even though I do not like soccer like that at all, this is kind of peak. Like I might have to, you know, I might have to watch this. And then it turns out like just, you know, I don't know, man. Sports movies or like sports shows, sports media is way better than the sport itself. You know, I remember I used to watch my brother play Ultimate Team, FIFA Ultimate Team, when he was like super into that, and it was fun to watch him play the game. But if I try to watch like a real match of soccer, it's just like snore, bro, snooze fest. And then same with like NBA. Like I love NBA Street, but I think that's an exception to the rule of like the thing, because I mean, NBA Street's sole purpose is entertainment. Like, have you seen the shit they be doing in that game with the game breakers? Its sole purpose is like, this is a video game, this is meant to be fun. So I love playing NBA Street, and I've seen a whole bunch of basketball movies. I've seen Coach Carter. Crap, that's the only one that comes to mind at the moment. At the immediate moment. But Coach Carter is such a good basketball movie, it kind of makes me think like, I don't even really care about the fact that it's basketball and I don't really like it. This movie's fire. This movie is really good. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man. What the hell was that? Hello? That should be illegal. Did y'all see him? The poop was in the way. That one Nirvana song, I think, you know, something in the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what I'm saying. He's an interesting creature. But you know, it's just like, brother. Yeah, let's get a member card. Them movies be like the sport itself be so mid, and I see the movies and I'm like, hold on, this is heat. This is kind of peak, brother. What are we doing here? What do we got in the membership? Rainbow Worm, a Blackheart, and that sucks. Let's just open and see if we get something good. Squeezy, that's really good. But like, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna say it hurts or anything, but like, you know, I wish I could see how other people feel about stuff like that. You know, like a lot of people are into basketball. And I mean, a lot of people are into basketball. You be seeing all like them NBA Twitter memes and just, you know, stuff like that. A lot of people love watching basketball. It's a great sport to them. Got people like the GOAT LeBron, you know. Even though I know nothing, apparently a lot of people hate LeBron or something like that. I think it's just one of those, like, it's like the Tom Brady thing. Where it's like people hate Tom Brady because he wins, you know? Like, obviously you want your own team to win, but people hate Tom Brady because, like, he's just goated. You know, like, he really is goated too. I think it's that kind of a deal. And in which case, I get it, obviously. Like, I get it. Preaching to the choir on this one, brother. But also, like, if, like, you know, putting emotions aside, like, oh, we hate this guy. Like, you just kind of gotta admit, like, bro's damn good at the sport, brother. But, you know, but besides the point, I wish I could enjoy, like, maybe the NBA or soccer the way that other people do, you know? Because then I get to, like, talk to them about it, you know? And I feel like it's never a bad thing to want to talk to someone about something like that, you know? It's cool. You're gonna think, Tony, you're totally gonna grab Mom's knife in this scenario, yeah? I'm gonna be real, I don't think so. I don't think we take this. Or actually, no. We do. I was against taking it at first just because of the sprinkler, but I think we just have to take it, you know? The old ball and chain, am I right, fellas? Am I right, guys? The old ball and chain. Anyways. You know, I think this, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I think the run's gonna be fine. Judgment. We got a judgy there. What else do we have? 20-cent crackjacks? That shit is trash. Sorry. We're 17 minutes into the run. I can curse. That is just overall really bad. Maybe Wiggle Worm might not be the best bet, actually. Oh, no. That's decent. That's solid, actually. I was afraid Sprinkler with Mom's knife was going to be really bad, but I think if I put it in the right spot, it could be really good. It's essentially just unblockable damage that you're going to take. Or that he's going to take. I think we roll out 2 and then we don't do the 3rd. We save the 3rd so we can actually have the charge for the fight. You feel me? You guys picking up what I'm putting down, or am I making no sense? Oh my god, bloat, hello? And Mask of Infamy, of course. The worst bosses I would ever proclaim. They are the ones I'm fighting here. Honestly, no, it's really good. Because Mom's knife does, like, I didn't even realize Mom's knife was a damage multiplier. Mom's knife does 6 times your damage on like a full charge. So on a full charge, this shit is doing how much damage are we talking here? Okay, you know what? We grab 3. We grab 3 and then we just never look back. That's useless. That don't work on me. God damn it. We take 3 hearts, we never look back, and then we hopefully get like super greed here and get the quarter or something from it. No quarter, but we got some funds. And low key, I'll take it. But you know, regardless. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just the sports media is so much better than the actual sport itself sometimes. Maybe it's because sports media can be like dramatized, and also like if it's like a sports movie, it only has to be entertaining for like an hour and a half. Although, not to get on a different, you know what, I will get on a little side. You know, no, I won't do. I'll save this complaint / rant for another video because I'm about to win this run, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to have to get cut off in the middle of this rant. I got a lot to say here, but maybe because movies only have to fill entertainment for like an hour and a half, they can actually do that a bit more, you know? So as for the sport, well, it's like literally like 2 hours a match, and there's like so many matches a season. It ends up like you have literally hours upon hours of content to go through. That not all of it's obviously going to be entertaining. Evil Eye. Oh my god, I think we got the Lost. 879? If I'm correct? Lost now holds Holy Mantle, baby. You know, maybe it's just because of the fact that movies have to be entertaining for so little compared to the actual sport, it's not as crazy, you know. Maybe that's why sports media is always so much better than this actual sport itself. But you know what I gotta say to that, man? Oh well, what can you do? You know, it's just the way they're laid out. Anyways, shorter episode, but nevertheless, still a good run. Well, thank y'all for watching. If you guys did enjoy, greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, y'all.